Hello, good people of the internet. I am the Tenkaichi of gaming, Ichigo Musko. I have a special message that I wish to impart to everyone. Well, I have, a few things I want to say. For today, I am the bearer of bad news, or at least one of the many bearers of bad news today, because of, if you do not know, Sheena's grandfather passed away, died of stage 4 lung cancer, and I, for one, wish to express my condolences to Sheena and her family on this tremendous loss of theirs. I also want to say, personally, Sheena, we all understand what you've been going through. You've been under a lot of stress, and you've been struggling with a lot of pent-up anger, which is understandable. Anybody who has ever felt like that feeling of hopelessness and despair, as much as you try to not think about it, it still lingers. And it is a terrible feeling. You want to do something, but you can't do anything. I can totally relate. I felt that way before my grandparents. And they died a worse way than no human should ever die alone and unloved and separated. I understand that when you lose someone as precious as your grandparents, that's a deep feeling right there. And as I stated in a previous comment, that it feels like a bullet. It feels like a bullet as in lodged in your chest, in your heart, and you really can't do anything about it. So, all I have to say to that is, Sheena, you are not alone. You have the rest of us at your back. At least we care about you long enough to know that if there's something troubling you, if you need time away to settle what needs to be settled, we will support you 100%. I also want to make this message an extension to the group. Now I know this week by far has been rough. And I've overheard what happened this week. Guys, I don't know what else I can say except we gotta stop this arguing. I'm sorry. But damn your fucking pride, alright? Damn your fucking pride. I've been through an ordeal that basically had my entire family suffer. And it was out of sheer stupidity. Now, if there is someone that needs an apology, if the one guy that tried to hold down the fort while I'm trying to get back everything up and running, and that's for you. He's gone through something, and I find it disrespectful that he had to go through what he had to go through, and he already had something lingering on his own mind. And I know I can't speak for him, but I'm sorry. As I said before, damn your fucking pride. I understand we are a group, and whatever it is, I'm just going to say this as the leader of this club, of this group here. We're supposed to be on one accord. I mean, if one person is just going to, I mean, if this is about one person or one little issue, drop it. I consider this matter dropped, okay? There are bigger things out there that need our attention. Much more than just anything of this caliber. We need to be together. We need to be like a unit. Or more importantly, we need to be as close of a family as we can get. Because let me tell you something. I don't appreciate this. I don't appreciate the fact that the drama can't end on one day alone, and let alone it has to be stretched as far as I don't know what. But as for me, personally, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sorry I have to sound like this, but I, for one, cannot deal with it. I mean, I'm just going to blatantly just say it flat out for you guys. Random Co-op is not dead. Yes, it was started by myself and Sheena. I don't think that in this entirety of how the group has been, that it's not going to hurt. It's not going to kill the group morale. Just because someone did something that was, right. I mean, I feel the group should be open. I honestly feel the group should be open. And so should someone feel like they want to bring someone to the group, that's fine. That's dandy. But, and I do mean this in the most proper way I can say this, and I do not want to hear anything about which side. I don't want to hear anything more about this. But we have no ranks. We have no classes. We have no jobs. We are not Final Fantasy. We are not the cast from Final Fantasy. We don't have any factions. We're not even freaking Twilight, for Christ's sake. Now, this shit needs to stop. Personally, this shit really needs to stop. And I, for one, am going to say it right here on this camera. There are bigger things out there than us just wasting time over nothing. And I don't want to hear the fact that, you know, you need to block this, you need to block and whatnot because it's stupid. You have a matter of opinion. You're welcome to it. But I'm over the past. I'm towards the future. And I do not want to be towards the future by myself. I would want to have my people with me towards the future. Now, if you're with me, and I know you guys are, damn your fucking pride and have some dignity about yourself. We're all adults here. We're all adults here. If you get shot down, I'm gonna be the one shooting you down. If I have to knock you down a few pegs, then I'm gonna be the one knocking you down a peg or two. I have no problem in doing that. Oh, and by the way, yeah, this is Mr. Izzy. Not normal Izzy, just Mr. Izzy. And I'm the one who don't take no shit around here. Okay? Anyway, I'm glad we had this little talk. So, as I said before, let's all try to get along as best we can, okay? You can have your opinion of everything, but I feel we should respect each other. To hell with pride, because this group is going to thrive and will remain to do as such. Just we should be more one accord. That's all. So with that, my apologies if I sounded so rough, but as I stated before, Thursday night in my State of the RCO Union address, I wanted to revise a little bit about this whole ordeal, and of course I wanted to express my condolences to this sad affair. But it's time we all grew up. if we can manage to do one thing as a group, which is get along, we should all do the best we can under such short notice, because life is definitely under such short notice, and we don't know when any of us will go, and I do not want to stress, and I do not want to think about it nor stress on that. So there's a little food for thought. Get along, everybody. Let's all get along. So, says the Tenkaichi, and so let it be done.